What's going on, y'all? It's Will Feldwinter here, the man in black, the cat in hat, the dude with the goggles and the do rap. How you living? And I want to shoot the shit a little bit, but first I got a little something I want you to listen to.
There is no way on any planet in any timeline that you can convince me that these people are not wicked. These people have wicked hearts and wicked souls.
And why is that, Miss Bonnet? Because they won't give you free shit. You are by far the most entitled, trifling group of people that this world has ever produced. You won't even dress appropriately to do a video that you know the whole world is going to see. You sitting there with your night clothes on and your bonnet on. But we supposed to listen to you talk about what people should be doing.
There is no way.
All right. Now, what the lady was talking about was SNAP benefits and all that good shit. I've had it up to here with black hypocrisy. I really have. Now, the male voice on there, the man, that was Mr. Angry Man. And brother's got a lot of good points. Y'all need to go check out his channel, you know. Well, a couple of y'all do, you know. But, you know, anyone else that comes across, you need to give the Angry Man a look at, you know, the Be No Nation and all that good stuff. But I wanted to speak about this entitlement and shit like that, and why I'm calling this one to bite the hand that feeds. Now, just a minute ago, I just finished recording one about the shit that's going on in Chicago, where they're even trying to tax people for hiring people now, a head tax in companies and shit like that, social media tax and all that crap. What do you think those taxes are for? Well, in Chicago's always been a corrupt ass dumpster. We all already know that. So what do you think that them taxes are for? EBT, SNAP. You see what I'm saying? Section 8 or public housing, WIC, TANF, Medicaid, Medicare. All that shit that black people live on. What was intended to be a, you know, helping hand, you know, to help them out until they get up on their feet, has turned into a lifestyle. And who do you think pays all those taxes? No, I really want you to think about that. Who pays all those taxes? Now, if we look at the demographics of the United States, black people are barely 10% of the population anymore. If you remove us mixed blacks out of the picture, they're barely 5% of the population in the entire country, okay? Now, in the big cities, I've said this before and I'll say it again, in the big cities, oh, well, you know, we're an oddity. Out here, we ain't. We everywhere out here, mixed people, okay? So let's break down the demographics of America. Black people are around, what, 10 to 15% of the population, give or take, depending on how many's killing and how many's birthing this time of year, you know? The Hispanics is almost impossible to know because most of them don't even legally belong here at this point. Millions of people just come across the border, and yeah. Asians, I'd say, are around anywhere from 5 to 10% of the population, maybe less. You know, of course, then there's us. There's really no way to tell how many of us there really is. Okay. I know here in Waynesboro, Virginia, mixed people can outnumber blacks 2 to 1. 3 to 1 as of now because of all the outer racial bullshit that goes on out here. All right. But I mean, just that little breakdown. White people hover anywhere between 55 to 60% of the population nationally. Who's paying all them taxes for all them SNAP benefits? White people. White people are paying the taxes. And who's the one always talking about white supremacy and racism and all that to black people? See why I'm naming this to bite the hand that feeds? Or black people like to bite the hand that feeds? Think about it. And it's not just, you know, just the SNAP benefits, the welfare system. You know, it's not just that. It was white people that started the United Negro Fund. It was white people that started and keep pushing DEI. Back in the day, it was called, oh, what was it called? Affirmative action. Yeah. White people have been paying their reparations to black people, but it's never enough, is it? You're looking at trillions of dollars for the past 60 years. Gone. A waste of time. The NAACP, white people started that too. BLM, white people started that too. The original founder of BLM was a white dude who went to Walmart and got some nigga in a box from Walmart. Remember the dude with the glasses? Come on. This thing is retarded, y'all. It's retarded. No matter what you do for black people, it's never enough. It's never enough. And they've always got some kind of bullshit excuse, don't they? Don't they? Oh, well, the white man oppressing us. White people are fucking terrified of anybody with color nowadays. Anybody. They're scared of every little thing. Not to mention a good chunk of them, you know, think that a man can give birth to a baby and breastfeed it. Yeah, that's what's oppressing black people. As the white man sits there and pays all your bills for you, feeds your kids and shit. Lowers the grade, what is the standard? Lowers the bar for black people to get into schools, but raises it on Asians who are legitimately smart. You don't hear Asians complaining about it too much, do you? No, they say, fuck you, we meet your challenge and raise you, bitch. But black people constantly on their knees. Please, Mr. White God. Please, white God, give me another handout. Please, we worship at the altar of whiteness. And then in the same fucking breath, spit in their face. It's bullshit. This is why I keep warning y'all, especially us mixed blacks, half black. There come a point where we got to say, look, no, we ain't doing this shit no more. Because there's going to come a point where white people are going to say, you know what, Negra? We're turning the faucet off. Well, the government shut down and all that snap went. Yeah, this thing put off a good amount of heat, boy. That's why I sit here in the wintertime. But look, this is what happens when you have a group of weaklings create a country and run it. Because white people are weak. Y'all are weak. I can scare the death out of white people. Scare them to death. Scare the whole life out of them. How? Y'all know what I usually carry for self-defense and shit like that, right? You know, something like that. Right? This isn't what scares them. This is. I'm not kidding. I used to use this at my job, though, to break down boxes and shit. Mind you, also, we are here in the Appalachian Mountains. Everybody got a little squirrel skinner on them. Hell. It's a few centimeters bigger than my pocket knife. This also has a little flashlight, bottle opener. It's a tool, you know? You see what I'm saying? White people see this because it's shiny. He has a knife. He has a knife. In the Appalachian Mountains, where we bow hunt deer, where we take guns and shoot animals and each other, in a place that is known for feeding people to pigs. No, seriously, 6 minutes, 47.4 seconds. Everybody around here knows that. It's the best way to get rid of a body. Shut up, don't ask. But everybody around here knows that kind of shit. And see, the bad part about it is, a lot of those folks that are like that, they're from those big cities. You see what I'm saying? And then they come out here to the country land and try to make everybody else weak and pathetic and get pissed off when they can. But then it comes to black people. One of my friends is telling me about where he lives at, where you got black people want to talk about we oppressed and shit, but your kids is outside on a school night, 12 in the morning. And I'm not talking about like now, no, at night, 12 at night. Hollering, screaming, trash everywhere. But you got all this pride, right? Pride. Pride in what? You got pride but no dignity, no honor, no self-respect. You want to sit there and cry and complain about white supremacy while if it wasn't for white people, your black ass would starve. Because again, white people sit at around 55 to 60% of the population. If it's just 40 to 35% of them, just that little number of white people working, they're paying taxes to feed every black person on this continent that uses SNAP benefits, that gets the Medicaid, Medicare, has public housing. Your black ass wants to bite the hand that feeds you while it feeds you. Ain't nothing good come out of treachery like that, y'all. You want to bite the hand that feeds. That's stupid. See, it makes people, this is the kind of shit that I'm talking about. Okay? As I said a couple videos back now, my dream is to one day see all of us mixed race Americans say, you know what? We have a short list of demands. We want to be recognized as a unique and indigenous group of human to this continent because we're the only people. Well, no, FBA and FWA, y'all can say y'all come from here too, mainly because y'all spring from us. You come from us. We're the anchor for you. And you can sit there and get mad all you want, but if you got a white ancestor, guess what their kids was? I can't even do that without us. We are a unique group of human beings that was created here. We band together, pool our resources to buy land, not to sit on our knees like niggas begging the white man for a damn handout. Please, Mr. White Lord, please give me some more handout. Like a peasant. Build our own self-sustaining communities. See what I'm saying? That way we ain't got to ask the government for nothing. We can do it ourselves. Feel me? To push our own culture and to create for ourselves, to strive for greatness, to show the rest of these fools out here, yeah, okay, socialism, really? Nah, we're good. That shit don't work. It never has and it never freaking will. To stand on our own 2 feet and be recognized as for what we are, to tap into our own potential. I want you to think about this. Wouldn't it be wonderful to have communities and schools and stuff like that and facilities where some pervert white man isn't trying to pull his privates out in front of your daughter that's too small to defend herself? Doesn't that sound wonderful? You ain't got to worry about Deshaun Rondon pulling out the MAC-10 and spraying half a community with bullets because he lost a dice game somewhere. With some hoe bag walking around with her ass and titties out in front of your kids. Or some weird ass homo wanting to touch your child. We could do that. All we got to do is walk away from black and white people. And look, I get it. I know not all of y'all are like that. I get it. I've said it before and I'm going to keep saying it. I'm not here to make you feel good. Most of y'all, I don't like you. I really don't. White and black. You people are a fucking problem. Everywhere you go. And I understand there are good individuals. I work with and know a few and am related to a few. Okay? But I'm here to throw verbal hard bitches. I ain't here to make people feel good. And if you don't like what I got to say, hey man, you can click off, dude. That's the great thing about being free. You can just say, okay. It's that simple. If you feel what I'm picking up, or if you're picking up what I'm putting down here, you feel me, hit that subscribe button, Thank you. I appreciate it. And oh God, that just felt dirty saying that. I'm sorry. Anyways, look, at the end of the day, you got these fools out here that always want to cry about white supremacy. They always want to cry about systemic racism and shit like that. But who's the one that's really killing black people? It ain't white people. Ask the Native Americans what that shit's like. If you can fucking find one that hasn't been a POW for over 160 years. How the hell you punish a fucking people for fighting for their very existence and way of life for that goddamn long? Because they refused to be slaves. That's why. Ask the Japanese what it was like to have the white man out for your blood. Oh, he fight about your whole country like 500 times. And then he come back and drop the sun on your ass. And then he do it again. Ask him about Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Why you think they made Godzilla and Pokemon, bitch? The white man ain't killing black people. It's black people. Like King Von. And Little Dirt, stupid ass. Somebody need to whip your ass, boy. I can look at you and tell what you are. You. Somebody need to take a stick and beat your ass. You had your own record label. You was putting out music. Millions of dollars. Get $1 million a show. Now look at you up in the Fed. That's what being black gets y'all. That's what being black is. An anchor bolted to your neck in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean, and baby, you ain't got no boat. And the Titanic's right there, and it's going down, and it's going to take you with them. This is the stupid shit. Uh-oh, Carmen JC just dropped one. What's this?
If you are a black American and you are
Candace
breathing
Owens.
in the United States today, you are the luckiest, among the luckiest of black people that have ever lived anywhere on the face of the planet. That is an incredible statement. All
What
of
does
human
this
history,
mean?
the luckiest black people
What
that
does
have
that
ever
mean?
lived
Somebody
on the
leave in
face
the
of the human
comments.
planet are the ones that are living and breathing in America today. Okay? If you understand that, and you should understand it by simply saying, where would you like to live in Africa? For all of that hoopla about they took us from Africa, find
No, they
me
didn't.
a black American that will tell you they want to move back to Africa.
It's time to start saying the quiet part out loud. Black people are not victims. They are the luckiest black people, colored people in the world. A lot of people would die to take your position, and you sit here and complain about it. It is absolutely disgusting. The amount of entitlement that comes out of the black community, the amount of dysfunction that comes out of the black
I didn't
community
plan this,
is
by the way.
just taking
This just
advantage of
popped
the
up on
very
my phone.
opportunities that you have, what your ancestors died for. But it's the white man's fault, right? Well, you tell me this. Why do Caribbeans come here and outpace black people in damn near everything? Why do Africans come here and outpace black people in damn near everything? Not to mention they're coming from third world countries where they have far less opportunities than we do here in America. And you guys are acting like you are oppressed. Like, can we be effing for real? And honestly, America is the best chance you got. So if you waste that chance, that is on you. That is not on the system. That is not on other people. That is on you. Only you are responsible for you.
If you are a black American and you are
I didn't plan that. I just said I didn't plan that. That just happened. It popped up on my phone. Carmen JC is cute as shit. Her and Candace Owens on the same screen. That's... How do I screen? Shut up. Seriously, I did not plan that. What I tell you, bite the hand that feeds. They want to cry about systemic racism. Oh, it's racist. It's racist. On EBT. Getting their SNAP benefits paid for by white people taxes. That's racist. It's racist. No sitting there praying to God, you man, you a good white man. That's racist. That's racist. Getting that Medicaid, Medicare, Section 8, public housing. Taking advantage of the United Negro Fund and the NAACP that was all created by white people. You want to bite the hand that feeds. Come on, y'all. Come on. Even dog. You can stay in the system or you can join us in the mountains. My half black brothers and sisters, there come a point where we got to unbolt that black ass anchor from around our neck and start striving for our own greatness. Man, fuck these people, man. Because they can do this to their great benefactor. No other race of people on this continent tolerates black people like white people do. No other race. And if white people really wanted to, they could wipe them out in a month. It wouldn't be hard for them at all. I've seen these niggas pop off whole mags. Be aiming at something over here, will hit shit over here. I've seen it. My hand to the Lord, I've seen it. If you believe in such things. I've seen little white girls pop ping on time every time with an AR-15, baby. At 120 yards. Your black ass ain't winning shit. But you want to talk about race war. You too busy killing each other. But you blame the white man for that too. So what? Your cat gets diabetes or some shit? Yeah, he is that the white man's fault too? Oh, you'll find a way. What do we say? I'll find a way to blame white people for this. You stay in the system and you can join us in the mountains, baby. Because until people start fighting back and pushing back against this crazy shit, the libtards, the socialists, and the weirdos, the conservative nut jobs that believe God knows we exist, until people start throwing hard bitches, and until our kind get up and tell black people, fight your own battles, nigga. We got our own shit. That's 10 pounds of fuck that, and a 5-pound bag of fuck you and hell no, die by yourself. It's only going to get worse. As long as Trump is in that office, it's only going to get worse. And the sad part about it is, it ain't even Trump's fault, y'all. Y'all live safe and you live well. I'll catch y'all later.